Good afternoon, everyone. Today is July 16th, and I got a few things I would like to show you with the gardens that we have been working on all summer long. The first thing is what you're looking at. These are the integrated pest management gardens, and they're working marvelously. We're getting praying mantis, although I just took a look around, and we can do that again, but I didn't see anything. We're having plenty of bee activity, hummingbird and butterfly. It's a little breezy right now. These are the hanging baskets that we have. Still lovely, although the petunia basket is not as lovely as I would have hoped. But it's been kind of a weird summer here. A lot of rain, a lot of heat, a lot of humidity. I'm going to show you our hay bale gardens, and in my estimation, they're not everything that I had hoped they would be. The first one is the radish garden, and I'm going to just focus in here in a minute. You can see the radishes are nowhere near ready, and they're basically all root. Tells me one of two things. Number one, the bale is probably too tightly packed together, and it doesn't give it room for radishes to grow. The second thing it tells me is that this very well could be a garden for beans, for lettuce, for things like that will allow the roots to spread out inside this hay bale, and will allow the plant to grow upward. Now I'm going to show you our bean garden. As you can see, the beans have come up. They even begin to flower a little bit on the other end. But I don't know if you can tell, but the leaves are really light yellow. And I just want to show you the same bean plants in the raised beds, and I'll just go over here so you can see how nice and beautiful green those plants are. I got 3 rows of them, and they're all flowered out. Not sure if you can see the flowers. I'll see if I can focus in on those. There you go. And it's that way with the whole line here, as well as the middle, which is a different variety. And then over on the end, there's a mixture of green and yellow beans. And as you can tell, these plants are so much more healthier than these plants are. These are very light in color, and I believe I know why. These bales hold every drop of water that comes in, and this is a classic sign to me, and some of you may have a different opinion on this, but my opinion is that there is too much water available for these beans to survive and flourish the way that the others are. Some of them are dwarfed. So I guess the jury for me is still out on these bean plants, and the radishes, I'm about ready to give up on those. But we'll see. I'm going to let it finish this year, and we'll see what happens in a couple more weeks. I also want to show you my Thai basil. Beautiful plant, lovely flowers on it. It's a wonderful integrated pest management tool. Have a lot of lady beetles on that. This is the basil. I'm just gonna kind of go by some of this other stuff. We have some nice sunflowers that are nice and tall and ready to flower here in a couple of weeks. There's another integrated pest garden. Doing really lovely. The geraniums just keep going and going, as do the marigolds. I have had 0 pest problems this year so far. Again, there's a couple of, this is the cucumber garden. I have a couple of sunflowers here on each end. I thought it would be a nice touch. And the cucumbers are looking very nice. And I'll show you all the flowers on them. You may be able to see those. Some of the flowers. I got a couple of pepper plants because I had a few extra and needed to have a place to put them. So I've got right on the edge, and you can see the cucumbers, and the cucumbers are spreading. It's lovely. There's another lovely garden, pest garden, as well as over here. This one is very beautiful. I really like the red or the pinky colored geraniums. And then I've got 4 pepper plants here that could be doing a little bit better. The reason I believe that they're not, and I'll show you, is because this garden is twice as, the other garden is twice as high as this one. Not enough topsoil possibly, and I will correct that this coming season. And in the middle, I've done a huge harvest of parsley, and it's coming back. So as you can see, the summer has been good to us here so far, and hopefully it'll keep up. Our tomatoes are doing tremendously. Lots of little baby tomatoes on these, as you can kind of see, I hope. Kind of hard to see the tomatoes with all the green. Okay, I'm going to sign off for now, and I'll see you in the near future.